Oh, oh, it's in the wagyu meat. Oh.
Dude, you know what would hit so hard?
Yeah.
Sitting down with some wagyu steak or beef, whatever, and just watching the Talk to a podcast.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, man, I feel like it would be a generational
Talk
experience.
to a saved my life.
Dude, the Talk to a podcast.
Talk to a will save the generations.
Talk to a.
But you know what I was thinking the other day?
What were you thinking the other day?
Speaking of meat,
I love meat. Right.
I do too. I do too.
Right.
Why do hot dog packs come in 10 when I can only shave 8 up my ass?
I feel like it depends, because you'd probably have to be a more experienced person to do the 10-pack. I thought they had 8-packs as well.
I don't know. I've never seen them.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen a 10-pack. I
Well,
mean an 8-pack hot dog.
Maybe you gotta just try and see what you can do.
I gotta
Or
train
maybe
myself more.
You know what it probably is? It's probably shove as many in your ass as you can, and then whatever's left over, you just put the rest in your mouth.
That way, yeah. It's like a spare magazine basically.
Yes.
And I'm gonna squeeze my fucking stomach and then shoot out like a fucking landmine.
Yeah, I'm done with this conversation.
Scooby-Doo, skibidi-doo. We both have brain rot, now you will too. Welcome back to the Typical 2 Podcast.
Skibbity capping in Ohio. Fucking hate that
Fucking
brain rot, stupid ass crap. Maybe that's why we get pushed to the bottom of the algorithm, is because we're
So
too busy
much
swearing
fucking
and
brain
brain
rot.
rot.
Yeah, that's
know.
pretty much it. Our podcast is just brain rot.
Yep.
It's honestly worse for the generation compared to the Talk to a podcast. You know what I mean?
Well, if it was up to us and we could just easily get trending like she could have for the most mundane, unfunny crap I've ever seen, then how the hell have we not been able to do that yet?
I don't know, man. We just we gotta promote more or some shit. We
I
gotta
don't even know if it's about promotion.
promote like Diddy.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
But anyways, welcome back to the Typical 2 Podcast. I hope everyone's been having a great week.
I haven't. How has your week been?
It's been alright. It's been
That's good.
you know, like just working and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to do an oil change and shit this week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I've had a pretty stressful
You know what I
week.
mean? Yeah.
That's per usual. My
Yeah.
last couple weeks have been pretty stressful.
It's alright. I'll give you a head later.
Thanks, man. I could really use a stress reliever.
Anyways, let's get right into it. We do got I got quite a bit of topics at least. How many
have quite a bit of topics as
oh
well.
yes, we do share some topics.
Yeah.
I believe some trailers.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'll start it off with another movie review.
I also have a movie review after you're done
Oh,
your
you
movie
do too?
review. I do as well. I wonder if it's the same one. Let's find out.
I don't think so. Probably not.
Well.
But I did recently watch the new Channing Tatum movie, Blink Twice.
No way.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
not
didn't
the
watch
same
it.
one. Yeah,
No,
no.
it's not.
Yeah, Blink Twice. I was actually like, it piqued my interest when I saw that trailer because, what's his name? It looked like Channing Tatum was playing Psycho or some shit,
He's
and
pretty
it was
hot.
kind of a thriller thing, and it was. And man, was it like, it was a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. The first maybe 45 minutes or so, or maybe 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, was, I would say, kind of it was just basic.
Was that the movie where they were on the island and
Yeah.
shit? Right. Okay.
There was the main character was the black girl, and then she has that best friend. They both go to the island.
Okay.
Where Channing Tatum was this rich dude.
Epstein
and
Island
shit.
2.0.
You have no idea.
All right.
But there are gonna be spoilers, so if you do want to go watch that movie, you can just skip right ahead. We're gonna have some timestamps. But yeah, Channing Tatum was playing a rich psycho pretty much. He invites a bunch of people on the island and shit. And then they start obviously doing drugs and shit.
Very
doing a lot of
nice.
drugs.
Very
And stuff like that.
Epstein-esque.
Getting drunk, doing drugs, and yeah, so like that was basically like the first half of the movie, and then it got to the point where like it became like a small compilation of them just getting drunk and getting like high, right?
Very nice.
So they were just doing that. I don't even know for how long, to be honest, because there was no like timestamps or anything like that. But um yeah, they were doing that, and then the main character, actually no, before that, um the last time like they were like getting like drunk and like high and shit, the main character's like best friend, she gets bit by a snake,
Oh no.
and then like they're like, oh, it's okay, like you'll be okay, blah blah blah.
A snake.
And then the next day, everyone like wakes up and shit, and what's it called,
She's dead.
the girl that got bit by a snake, which is the main protagonist's best friend, she was gone.
Oh no.
And then everyone around her was like, oh, what are you talking about? Who are you like talking about? Like, they were basically like low-key like gaslighting her and shit.
It was the Alzheimer's snake.
Actually the opposite. But then eventually the main girl, she actually finds out that they're getting drugged every night, like pretty much like roofied.
Ooh.
It's not exactly roofie because it makes you forget like everything
Ooh.
like the night before.
The
and
roofie
shit.
snake.
What the fuck? No, but apparently the like, so he does it through like a perfume, like what's his name, Channing Tatum. Basically like he R-words them every night
Oh my god.
and assaults them. Yeah,
Dude, this sounds like they just made a movie after Diddy.
bro, it was. I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, this is Epstein Island / Diddy Island.
Yep, literally is.
But yeah, they were like assaulted. Like there was even a guy that even got assaulted too. But yeah, eventually the girl starts remembering because of what's it called, the venom from the snake. So she starts drinking it. Like she
Ooh.
thought it was like some woman who was like, she was from some tribe. She gave it to her and she was like, drink it. And then she drinks it and she's like, what is it? Venom snake. And then like obviously like she freaks out and shit. And then that's when she starts to remember like all that shit, right?
Oh my god.
And then like she tells this other girl like something's like crazy's happening, and then the other girl's also like, yeah, something bad is happening, like and then they realize that they don't really know like each other, like all the people in the islands and the island, like they don't know each other, so they start freaking out and shit, these two girls.
So they got trafficked over
Yes, and then the main girl starts remembering more and shit. She starts remembering how they got assaulted and all that stuff. Like she actually gets flashback in her mind, so she basically relives it twice.
Damn.
It's kind of fucked. And then got to the end of the like pretty much movie already. They were like having dinner. They were pretending that they can't remember still, and they were trying to have fun and shit. And then one of the other girls that couldn't remember, she also been drinking venom, but it took a long time for it to hit until like later that night. She then started remembering things, and she just starts freaking out and kills one of the guys that was been assaulting her. Yeah. So havoc fucking happens and shit. And they start fighting each other like and shit like that, and it was kind of a badass moment. But it got to the end where basically the way the main protagonist like beat Channing Tatum, because Channing Tatum was literally about to kill her, she actually sprayed perfume into a vape, and then this motherfucker started it like huffing it obviously, so he started like forgetting, and then he passed out, hits his head on the table.
See, kids,
And-
vaping kills.
Vaping kills, man. Vaping kills. But he actually didn't die. So she ended up like doing the same thing to him that he did to her, but like without the assaulting. Basically just making him forget like again and again, and just controlling him. And they got married basically. And
Wiring e-transfers to her bank account.
basically, yeah, she basically took control of like company and shit like that, and she became the girl boss and shit like that. But yeah, it was an interesting movie. Again, it was kind of boring in the beginning, but it definitely picked up, and I was like, on the edge of my seat when I was watching it.
Very fun.
Yeah, it was a good thriller movie. It's still a recommendation for me. I would still recommend it. Out of rating though, I'd probably give it, I don't know, a 7.5.
All right.
It's a pretty good movie. 7.5 to 8, I would say.
Very word.
Yeah, very demure. Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to give a quick movie review about that. That wasn't really quick, but it's alright.
Sounds pretty cash money.
You also have a movie review,
I
said?
do.
What movie is it?
The new Beetlejuice movie.
Oh shit, wait. I didn't even know that shit came out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, Beetlejuice, I mean, it was an okay movie for me as a kid. Like it's like one of those like classic movies that I would just like watch with like my siblings if it's on and shit. But
on the Halloween season.
Yeah.
It's a good.
I'd rather watch actual horror movies in Halloween though. That's the thing,
Yeah.
like scary movies.
The thing is, if you're like,
But yeah,
if you're like into little fun Halloween movies, Beetlejuice is a really good
Beetlejuice is
one.
definitely up
It's
there.
a really good one.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd consider Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween movie or a Christmas movie, but
That's a discussion we'll have to get into on Christmas.
for another time. But
So yeah, I saw Beetlejuice, the second one, now or the new one, whatever, in the theater. And funny story, I accidentally bought the 3-screen ticket. Didn't even realize it.
Screen X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize
it. What's this called? Deadpool versus Wolverine, or Deadpool and Wolverine on Screen X.
Yeah.
It's a nice experience.
Yeah, it was a complete accident. I literally was like, oh yeah, they're showing movie times at this time. We'll go there at this time. So we get there and we're looking at it. We're like, oh, why is there 2 different Beetlejuices? That's weird. And one of them was showing like 6:40, but the one we were going to was at 7:20. So we were like, all right, screw it. Get the 7:20. We're here now. Get the 7:20. We walk in there and we're like, this theater looks weird. So they're showing like the intros, like trailers, all that shit. It's just on the one screen.
And then they
and
show
then the movie
Screen
starts,
X,
and then it all came on.
No, they
and we were
show
like,
off the Screen X thing first.
Yeah, and then we were like, what?
And I'm just like, oh shit. Yeah, no, that's like the 3rd time I've watched Screen X. I prefer Screen X over 3D.
Oh, it's pretty sick.
100%.
It's
I
pretty
prefer
sick.
Screen X over. I get headaches over 3D. Like,
Oh no,
watching
yeah, I'm not a fan.
movie in 3D.
Yeah,
I always get a headache.
It was a very pleasant surprise. It was really cool. But anyway, now on to the actual movie. So a lot of the time when you hear like sequels after a couple decades or 20 whatever, however long it's been, normally you're like, it can't be that good. Remakes can never be good. Mostly they're not good. But very genuinely happy with the way this movie turned out.
Yeah.
Super awesome. All the old, I want to say at least 90% of the old cast from the first movie was brought back, and they all did a hell of a job. Everything was great. You were always constantly engaged, and it felt like the world was just massive.
Yeah, I mean, Beetlejuice, like, even, like, the first movie, they were really impressive when it came to that. Like,
Yeah.
making it look like the diorama, like, scenes and shit like that, where
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was just in the dioramas.
But it was just so in-depth, like,
Yeah.
even with all the worlds you would see, it was just, like,
I'm gonna have to check this movie.
So it was just really good, and there was, like, a couple of stories developing as everything was going on, so you were always engaged with something. So even when one plot line ended for a moment, you were instantly engaged into the next one, and you're like, oh my god, yeah. But then the twists and the turns, and you're like, holy crap. It was always like, wow. It was just constantly engaging.
Engaging, yeah.
It was
that's
very
what I mean.
engaging.
Like, I mean, Beetlejuice, like I said, like, is that type of beat. Like, it's usually engaging throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
There's always some shit happening, and it's not like it's hard to keep up either with the Beetlejuice.
No, it wasn't hard to keep up at all, because that's the thing. When it comes to creating multiple narratives for a movie or anything in general, it's usually pretty hard to keep up with it, and then you get confused and you're annoyed. This one,
depends on the
not
movie,
at all.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, but this
'cause,
one,
like, movies can still be confusing and still be good. Interstellar, for example, that movie's
Yeah.
confusing as shit, but that movie's probably one of my favorite movies of all time, and a lot of people like agree with that too. But yeah, like, it was Beetlejuice. It's always easy to follow. So.
Yeah, no, but that one, it was like you're looking at like over like 2 main narratives, but then like a couple of side plots on the side.
But it's not like there's like plot holes and shit. Like
No,
that.
but there was no plot holes. Everything was filled in. It was very, very well done. Everything was connected. It was just super awesome.
What was like the story about?
So, the biggest thing that they focused on in the beginning was Beetlejuice, before he died, had a wife, and the wife sacrificed him and took his soul. She's a soul sucker. That's a double entendre.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Fucking
so he...
contact
the only
save
reason
as
he
dial
died...
on my phone.
What?
So
So, that's the reason he died in the first place.
Okay.
So then...
she was actually evil.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, fast forward to now. Actually, fun cameo. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Danny
Wait,
DeVito.
wasn't he in the first movie too?
I don't remember. I'm not
I
gonna
swear
lie.
it was.
Well, anyway,
But Danny
janitor.
DeVito.
Janitor. Maybe I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember, man. It's been so long.
Anyway, I fucking forgot. But yeah, so Danny DeVito doing his janitor duties in the beginning of the movie. You know, he's mopping up, and then I think he got like an electric shock on the floor or whatever, and then like a bunch of crates knocked over, and it was a bunch of body parts. And you're like, okay, whatever, silly Danny DeVito guy. But then the parts start moving, and they start reconnecting themselves, and it's the wife.
Oh shit.
So apparently they managed to actually cut her down and get rid of her. But yeah, build a bitch, exactly. And she killed Danny DeVito, and then she was just on the hunt for the whole movie trying to find Beetlejuice.
Oh wait.
So she was killing people, person after person after person, but like people that were already dead. So once she got the soul out of them, that's it. They're like dead. That's literally what they said. It's like, yeah, they're dead. Like nothing at all.
Like the soul doesn't even.
Like no soul, no, not like dead.
That's
dead.
crazy.
Yeah,
She
so it's
really is
fucked.
the soul sucker.
Yeah.
I'll have to get her number. What?
You better call her back. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, no. So that was pretty much one of the other one of the narratives, and then the other narrative was so Winona Ryder, who was in the first one as the
Yes.
goth girl, she's now grown up. Husband died.
Oh.
The husband died. They did a whole little he died doing that shtick. Anyway, but she has a daughter, which is Jenna Ortega.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much focused on Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder.
Which
their bond,
I'd assume,
their bond, which is a bit
iffy.
It's on the rocks. They're not
Jenna
doing
Ortega
too well.
is
Yeah, no. Yeah, so she's not happy about the relationship with the dad because Winona Ryder, obviously, her ability is I can talk to the dead, but she's pissed because she's like, Mom, you never talk to Dad. I want to say goodbye to, like, you know what I mean? All that shtick. So she's always pissed with her, blah, 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 blah. And then the stepmother, which is Catherine O'Hara, who played her in the first movie,
Okay.
recurs again in the second one. Her relationship with Winona is actually a lot better now.
Oh, okay.
Instead of being a mean bitch. So they got a better relationship. But Winona, her father, actually they killed him off in this movie as well. Same way with her husband. Anyway, another side plot narrative, blah, 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 blah. That's what brought everyone together is, we're having a funeral for Dad, whatever. So they all get together, and then in this subplot now, because that's another side plot, but now the main plot is, Jenna Ortega's in the town, and she's biking along. I met a little cute teenage boy. Da-da-da-da-da.
Rom-com.
Little rom-com action, you would think. But then as the story progresses, and the Beetlejuice this, and the Winona Ryder that, they now develop where Jenna Ortega, it's Halloween, I'm going to go out and see this guy. And then the mom's like, okay, I guess. And then as she drops him off, she fucks off, whatever, goes to do it to her. And then they're hanging out, and come to realize that the boy that Jenna Ortega was talking to was actually a ghost.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And she has the ability, too.
Yeah, they didn't even really touch on that, but I guess that's pretty much the factoid. So, then fast forward, she's like, I want to talk to my dad, and he's like, I can help you do that, but we have to do the soul exchange, like, thing, which he tricked her into doing, because she had to recite a poem or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was gibberish. She didn't understand what it was. So they actually exchanged souls, so that when he would go into the afterlife with her, she would get stuck there, and he would be able to leave and return as a human again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So he was pretty much playing her like a flute. Now, the reason why this kid was a ghost was because it was a real estate agent, as they were trying to sell the old house that Winona grew up in. The real estate agent was telling her, I can't sell this house because the boy that lived there killed both his parents, and then as the cops were surrounding him, he fell out of the treehouse and broke his neck. And then she's like, that's where I dropped my kid off, what the fuck? And then when she got there, it was too late. So in that house, you see the parents, you see the boy, but they're all dead. And they've been dead for, I think it was like 10, 15 plus years or something like that. So now it's this whole plot of I gotta get my kid back, blah 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 blah.
So she calls Beetlejuice.
She calls Beetlejuice for help, and then Beetlejuice is like, on one condition, sweetheart, you gotta marry me. She agrees, so on and so forth. Now that's pretty much the plot for the remainder of the movie until it gets to the end. They're in the church,
soul sucker,
and then the soul sucker, boom, barges in,
and sucks off Beetlejuice. Sucks off the Beetlejuice out of him.
No, so it was like, yeah, they pretty much, fix all the hoopity doodads. Soul sucker gets her due, goes away, whatever.
Wait, how? Like,
fuck, how did she go away?
Bro, what the fuck, man? You're the one who watched the fucking movie. You're supposed to be explaining this shit.
I also watched it a week ago, literally. So it was last Monday. No, so I'm trying to remember, because then at the end, everyone was coming into the fold, so it was like, holy shit, I'm confused.
There's too many people.
There was too many people to remember what the fuck happened exactly. It was all following suit until this point. Okay, they're in the church, whatever. They're about to get married, and then, so because Beetlejuice brought in Winona Ryder into the afterlife, that's illegal. You can't do that. Okay. So now the afterlife police trying to get him arrested, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And by the way, the head chief of the afterlife police is Willem Dafoe. Pretty fucking fire.
They got a good cast for this movie.
No, the great cast. They all did really good. But, holy fuck. I'm actually trying to remember what exactly happened to her. Because they managed to get rid of her without indirectly causing anyone harm. I don't remember if it was the spell they recited in the book or if it was Beetlejuice's doing to get rid of her by, like, planting her. They pretty much locked her away somewhere.
Oh, okay.
That was the basis of it. I just don't remember if it was Jenna Ortega who said the spell for that. No, I think it was Beetlejuice's doing. Yes, it was. Because then, after all that was done, Jenna Ortega recited the thing from the book. And then Beetlejuice was like, what the fuck's happening to me? Like, why is this happening? And then she explained, because you did this, it voids the contract of marriage or whatever. It was a little minuscule thing just to kind of get out of there. So yeah, she didn't have to marry Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice kind of just poof.
And just vanished.
Oh, he's gone. Is
after
he finally
she helped
gone?
him? After she helped her, I mean?
Yeah, pretty much. So it was a pretty much a win-win for all of them. But yeah. That was pretty much the end of the movie. And then at the end of the movie, they leave you with a fucking teaser, a little cliffhanger.
Beetlejuice 3!
Because I don't really think anything's going to lead to it. It pretty much ended on a good spot. But it was just like, oh, she wakes up from a dream. She had a nightmare. And then all of a sudden, it's Beetlejuice laying next to her. He's like, oh, that was crazy. And then credits roll.
Damn. So, a little bit of cliffhanger. I don't know if that's really a cliffhanger.
Not really a cliffhanger, but it was like, fun, I guess.
Yeah. What would you rate it, though?
Honestly, dude, it was very engaging, very fun, good little bits of funny haha, good bits of oh no, what are they gonna do? All in all, I would genuinely give it a solid 9.5 out of 10.
9.5?
9.5 out of 10.
That's a pretty good rating, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty high.
Yeah, the only thing that little nitbit holding it back was just that kind of end point, because it kind of felt like they rushed a little bit just to kind of like conclude
bullshitted
things.
The way they
a little bit. Yeah, that's the only thing, but it was still kind of done well. So all in all, it was really fucking good. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well, 9.5 out of 10 is fucking high, man. That is really probably high. One of the highest rated movies that we've done a review for. But anyways, moving on to the next topic.
Very fancy.
I did mention this earlier, but Diddy finally got arrested.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Jesus Christ. But yes, Diddy finally got arrested, and his houses got raided. Ooh. And man, was it a wild find. So this freak man, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube.
You know what's crazy? They probably got the wrong house. They were probably looking for my house.
Oh. Hey, yo.
Diddy, thank you for taking the fall.
Oh, my God. Diddy the go. Hey, yo. The diddler. Hey, yo. But yes, they raided his house and they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Like, how? Why?
Lots of
Why?
Shit.
1,000 bottles lube in the wall. Bottles of lube. Take one
You
down.
lube it around. Now you're slipping from the lube on the wall.
Why does this man have over 1,000 bottles of lube?
Well, it was actually funny enough because you reviewed that fucking movie, which was pretty much like Diddy. The reason why he had so much baby oil and fucking lube laying around, well, the lube is for obvious purpose, but the baby oil was so that people literally could not get away.
Yeah, that and for The Rock.
Yeah, probably.
He has a lot of pictures with Diddy.
He
And I was
does.
just like, I don't know, man, but I feel like this is gonna be another Epstein type of beat.
Uh-oh.
So another thing is he's on suicide watch already.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's on suicide watch, and I feel like there's gonna be another fucking Epstein 2.0.
Oh no, he hung himself in his cell.
Bro, if
Yeah,
that
okay.
happens, if he actually like hangs himself in,
Come on.
it's just come on now. It's just I feel like a lot of people are gonna get exposed. Even Cat
Oh,
Williams,
yeah,
he
everyone
just
will.
posted recently on his story. He said, "Diddy about to snitch on everybody."
Yep.
Cat Williams knows something. He knows something.
And we were saying this before. It's the fact that whatever he was saying back in, what was like January?
Yeah.
Dude, this
Something
guy
like
was
that.
spitting, and everyone was like, "Okay, Cat, calm down
Calm
there,
down.
buddy. You're a little bit out of whack."
What are you
and
talking about?
everything that has transpired over the last 9 months,
Yep.
he was
It's just
fucking
been
right.
exposing left and right. There's
He
just
was
the amount,
fucking
bro. Every
right.
other week we were talking about in our podcast about a fucking guy getting exposed or some person,
Someone
getting
being
exposed.
a pedophile, someone being an offender, or an
Someone-
assaulter, this or
someone
that.
doing this or that. Like, holy fuck, man. Yeah, it's a lot of shit like happening, man. And Cat Williams had it on the nose.
That motherfucker was right.
Yeah, Diddy even tried to fucking bargain that he would have no contact with a girl just so he can try to get bail. And I'm like, a girl?
I don't think that's the only
Your
issue,
my
here.
brother. Like, you need to like find Jesus.
I don't
And,
think Jesus can save him.
At this point, I don't even know.
I don't think any of the higher powers can.
He's have to fucking go through all the religions to
Every
repent.
single one of them.
But yeah, like I feel like a lot of people are or were involved with this and also victims of this. A lot of people are like saying Justin Bieber, which is kind of a shame. There's a lot of there was even that one thing where Justin Bieber and Diddy went to apparently an undisclosed location for I think for 48 hours. As like a bro hangout, and I'm like, bro, I don't know, man.
No.
With all this shit coming out, I don't want to make assumptions, but it's just it doesn't look good.
Listen, when everyone hated Justin Bieber at the time when he was in his late
And they were
teens,
just like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
he was going schizo. He was slowly losing his mind.
Pissing in
Listen,
buckets and shit.
Now listen, everyone. How many child stars, actors, actresses,
Bro, look at,
singers, so on and so forth, how many of them have gone batshit crazy when they were finally old enough to do so?
Yep.
And now, after all these years, with all the pedophilia, with all the accusations and the
And all
legal
this shit.
disputes and everything coming out, you're like, oh,
Okay,
now
yeah.
I get
I
why.
understand. I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of bad.
I
he was just a kid, man. And
yeah.
He was definitely hanging around with some questionable people, and he didn't know any better because again he was
Yeah.
a kid. So, and his parents had to blame for it too. But again, the parents it's Diddy, one of the biggest what's it called people in the music industry. Obviously,
Oh God, yeah.
you're gonna take whatever opportunity you can, right? But
That's
it's
a lot
just-
of Hollywood, right?
It's the fact that a lot of people in Hollywood has experience like these, and it's kind of fucked, man.
That's
It's just kinda fucked.
showbiz, baby. That's what they call it.
It's kind of fucked, man. But Meek Mill, do you think he got diddled by the Diddy dude?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Of course, I
Yeah.
definitely
There
think
was that audio going around on Twitter. I don't know if you've heard that shit.
That was like time ago though, with the whole Meek
Yeah,
Mill
and
thing.
then it's
Yeah.
resurfacing again. But do you actually think that's Meek Mill and fucking Diddy, bro?
It could be anybody.
It
It could literally be anybody at this
just be
point.
some from fucking random porn video. So
Dude, think about this. How many Diddy back in the 90s created Bad Boy Entertainment? He had Biggie, Craig Mack,
Bro, he's had
fucking Mace. How many?
so much influence for so fucking long.
How
And
many people did this guy have? And then all of a sudden, the early 2000s hits. Biggie dies. All these guys leave his record label, and then now in the 2000s, he's starting to have these fucking white parties, and then they turn into freak-offs. It's like, what happened to you? Why did you start doing this shit?
Tech Knight, man. He's the new Tech Knight.
He's the freak man.
He's literally Tech Knight. The fucking Diddy Batman.
Yes.
That's who Tech Knight is. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that because everyone's fucking talking about it. Diddy's not getting out of prison for a long time.
Your Honor, lock his ass up.
Lock that man up forever. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And anyone else associated with him. I don't give a fuck.
You think like Jay-Z and shit are like involved in it?
I do. I truly think at least
Jay-Z has always been like rubbed the wrong way on me. You know what I mean?
You know what?
He's always that. He's kind of like a Mr. Beast type of beat as well.
Yeah, right.
Where I'm like, everyone's just like saying he's like the GOAT. Well, not everyone, but like a lot of people are saying he's like the GOAT of like hip hop and rap and shit like that.
Everyone's like, yo, he's a great hip hop artist. He's a great musician. And then you're like,
I don't know,
this
man.
man is a billionaire businessman.
Like, I feel like there's something going on in the back there.
And all these things for years have been circling around Jay-Z's name, but everyone's like, and then they always get tossed away, and you forget about it.
There's no way.
And now you're like,
and then now Diddy got arrested and shit, and you're.
But
just
did you hear that thing that Jay-Z did with Rihanna when she was like 16? Locked her in a room for like 48 hours and forced her to sign to his label?
Oh, fuck. I didn't even know about that.
That came out too. That came out too.
Fucking Jay-Z, man. But yeah.
It all started because of Kanye. I mean, no.
There's a lot of shit happening, man, this year. There's a lot of people getting exposed left and right.
Fucking disaster.
It is a fucking disaster. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that. There's probably going to be more development to this story, to be honest, unless Diddy actually does unalive himself. Unalive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he would. You know what I mean?
I thoroughly hope whoever was a part of this truly gets exposed, because I want to know who. A lot of people want to know who. Bro, and I don't want it to be another Epstein's Islands list bullshit where it's like, hey, here's the first half of the documents. Uh-oh, we misplaced the second half. Sure you did.
Yeah, no, that was just...
Sure you did.
A lot of shit got happening, but I don't know, man. I feel like no one's really going to get exposed. Not everyone. I feel like some people are going to get exposed, but I don't know. Man, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this, man. A bad feeling about this. Anyways, I guess we can move on to your next topic.
Sure. What else do I have here in terms of... do I have any freak-offs in my notes?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to talk about all my topics this week.
I probably won't as well, but that's all right, man.
Did you want to do your first trailer?
Actually, I would like to discuss this first.
Okay.
Because this was something I had actually talked about maybe a bit ago. Remember a while ago I was saying how people were coming out saying when Mr. Beast was doing his Amazon show, people were like, oh,
he's getting sued.
Yes. So they were like, oh, you know, his treatment wasn't right of us, or even
not the Amazon show, the Squid Game, the show.
No, I think it was a part of the Amazon show. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, well, it was also Amazon as well.
Yeah,
but I think,
it was a part of that, and people were like, yeah, the atmosphere, the set, everything was incredibly unprofessional, disgusting, grotesque. We were all, like, stripped of our rights, basically. And now, in the coming week, people have finally, instead of talking about it, took action, and they're suing both Mr. Beast and Amazon. So it was pretty much
suing Jeff Bezos. Good luck.
So it pretty much came down to they're suing for failure to prevent sexual harassment, failure to pay overtime and minimum wage to the workers, no meal or rest breaks provided to the participants.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So several contestants
not
ended
even feastable.
Fucking disgusting. That brand is going down the drain with this lawsuit. Several contestants ended up hospitalized. Others reported suffering physical and mental complications while being subjected to chronic mistreatment, degradation, and for the female contestants, hostile working conditions.
Sounds like there's a lot of creeps that they just put in that fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, man? Like.
And after I exited that source, this is the first thing that popped up on my phone.
Amazing. It's fucking Diddy.
And Diddy.
Fucking edited fucking picture of Diddy on that insidious cover.
It's they edited the title. It says Insidious.
Insidious, man. They should make a horror movie about that. They kind of did already. The one that I just reviewed, Blink Twice.
Oh yeah.
That was really an interesting movie, but if it wasn't for that first half, it would definitely would have been a higher rating, to be honest with you.
100%.
But that second half though, like that got me like on the edge of my seat. Definitely. I was edging on my seat. I mean, it got me on the edge of my seat. Yeah. Moving on to my first topic. My first trailer. Sorry. I don't know if you saw this, but they're doing a remake for The Office, and this one is gonna be in Australia, mate. Where the fuck is my mouse? My mouse died. Oh, it's right there. Okay, there it is.
I heard about this, but I didn't see a trailer.
Did he?
I'll fucking show
yeah,
you.
so
Diddy.
this trailer just came out. It's a 2-minute trailer from Amazon Prime. It came out 3 days ago. What is that? 5 days ago?
5 days ago.
5 days ago. Sorry.
Ooh, the like to dislike is bad.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even see that. Oh my! No way!
Ooh, that's really bad.
So it
This
has
trailer might be-
588 likes so far and 4.6k dislikes. And honestly, that's exactly what I fucking assumed.
This
because
trailer about to be horrible.
This trailer is about to be disgustingly bad. I feel like that's what I feel like.
Let's
Bro, why
see.
are they still trying to remake The Office? The Office itself, leave it alone, or make like a quick movie one off of like a reunion.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would be cool.
That'd be fine.
I would fucking watch that.
I'd
Like that would
fuck
definitely pay in the movie theaters to watch that shit. But anyways, let's get through this this horrendous trailer.
Yeah, let's see if it's really as bad as they say it is.
Big announcement. Can I have a drum roll, please?
Oh my god.
A drum roll, Lloyd.
That's how I drum roll.
People ask me, how can I become a great boss? And the answer is having a happy staff that love you.
This is a proper HR nightmare.
As of today, we are all back in the office full time. What?
That's not good news.
I'm promoting you to productivity manager.
Yes, sir. Do I want to support the vision of my branch manager? At all costs.
Is this the
So
dark
she's
web?
the
No,
Dwight.
it's not the dark web. You said, Lizzie?
Okay.
That's
perks of becoming
the
a wreck,
not
riling up
Oscar,
Lizzie,
the Toby,
flirting,
the one with the
watching
curly
me
hair. He's the
rile up
HR
Lizzie.
guy.
What's his name?
My crow's name is Russell.
Hello, Rusty. How are you, mate?
No.
We lost one of our own last week.
Brian died.
We were so close. He's
What
always
the
in my
fuck?
heart.
Oh, is he the tall, sad one?
Yeah.
No, he was the short and smiley one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
What nationality is he?
What sexual identity is he? Doesn't feel relevant, does it?
Hannah is a riddle swallowed by an idiot and shut out by a moron.
Those people are like family
Why?
to me, and I won't let you throw them out on the street.
The daily commute is killing me.
Is someone sleeping in here?
Don't want anyone knowing about it. It's not a big deal. It's been 4 nights this week. It's nothing.
It's the race that stops the nation.
Giddy up.
It's awake, but I want people to feel
What the
awake.
fuck?
I don't want to be on the committee.
I understand that, but you're also the oldest and closest to the end, so I would really love your buy-in on this event, okay?
If I die while I'm still working here, please don't let this happen.
Promoting women into positions of power. That's my mantra, really.
I've never heard you say that.
Oh, my back hurts from carrying all my sisters all the time. Ow!
Oh god.
Okay, well, I'll see you around.
Yeah, you definitely will, because I'll be at my desk all day.
Okay, well, I'll see you there.
You will for the next 9 hours.
It's my fault for having internet, to be honest.
Dislike it right now.
It's my fault for having internet.
Dislike it right
that
now.
fucking shit right now. Fuck
Dislike
you,
it right-
fucking piece of
that's-
shit. Let's read some of the comments. In my room, what? Alone, nobody at home, and I've never felt this much secondhand embarrassment in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of speechless with this shit. Like, I expected it to be bad, but my fucking god, man! Like, why?
Now that I've stopped my speechless moments here and I've gathered my thoughts,
Why?
that was simply the most, like, it was so
Cringy and
try-hearted attempt to literally reanimate the characters, and they did it in the worst fucking possible way I have ever seen. That wasn't just bad. That was fucking bottom of the barrel, dumpster fire, shit in the toilet for 48 hours, fucking fireworks going off at the Diddy party. Abysmal. That was
horrible.
fucking bad.
That shit is basically Detroit.
No, because at least downtown Detroit is nice. You could compare this shit to the outskirts of fucking Lake Michigan in a fucking trailer park.
Why would they
Fucking
make
bad.
this? Why would they make this?
Like, listen, I'm not even trying to hate because everyone else is hating. I see why they're hating. Because it was fucking
valid.
bad.
It's a valid hate. And I'm not gonna lie, if I could dislike it like 5 more times, I fucking would. You know what? Fuck that. I have other accounts. I'm gonna go dislike it.
I'm gonna fucking dislike it on my
I'm
account.
gonna go dislike it on my other accounts too.
That was... Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna do that
genuinely...
later, actually. I'm gonna fucking... Don't forget, we're gonna go dislike, bomb that fucking trailer so they don't make it and they don't release it anymore.
Yeah, that was...
For the love of God, don't let it see the light of day. Please. Please.
Holy
Have mercy.
hell.
Oh my God, that was actually fucking awful.
You know what? Let's get out of here. Let's not talk about this anymore.
My night has been ruined.
Yeah.
The Office is probably like one of my favorite shows, and
But you know what? Let's get out of here.
the Australia.
Let's save our
version,
let's save our mental capacities here. You know what? Let's just move on. Let's move on to another trailer. How do we feel about Donald Trump?
Oh God, this is gonna be another fucking awful one. But
All right.
oh
It
my
might not be that
fucking
good,
God.
But there's a trailer called The Apprentice. There's a movie called The Apprentice coming out, starring Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump. We were gonna do this last
Stan.
week, but we completely forgot about it. So we're gonna watch that
You forgot
trailer.
about it. It's your fucking
Shut the fuck up. You went from sobbing to a monkey. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna watch that trailer. Hopefully, it's not as bad. I don't know anything about this, so
I didn't even hear about this before you fucking brought it up. So
Yeah, so
let's gander at this together.
let's hope this is any better.
Oh,
Hello, this is Donald Trump from Mr. Cohn. Thank you so much.
Donald who? Roy Cohn. Nice to meet you.
Leroy Cohn from all the papers. Yeah, you're brutal.
Guilty as charged.
Roy Cohn is a crook. He's been indicted 3 times.
I'm gonna let you in a little.
I like the style. I'm not gonna lie.
Me because I'm a winner.
It's like a older style, like a classic style, like the
First rule is the
camera
simplest.
work and everything.
Attack, attack, attack.
It's gonna be the finest building in the country. In the world. It's gonna be spectacular.
It's going to be spectacular.
Nothing, deny everything.
You think you can beat the U.S. government?
Rule 3. No matter what happens, you claim victory and never admit defeat.
Donald Trump getting that shit,
record
man.
Everything in case I need it.
Well, that's illegal.
You have to be willing to do anything to anyone to win.
There are 2 types of people. There are winners and there are losers.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
You're
Sebastian
over-leveraged
Stan
and
kind of
have
does have
fed
the
up
look
to
of
your
Donald
ears.
Trump, like a young one.
Have a look at yourself. You're getting ugly.
Don't you forget, I made you.
We have a brand new campaign slogan. Let's make America great again.
Well, I like the again part.
Okay.
I like the style. I just don't fucking like Donald Trump in general, to be honest. But it's an
I don't
looks
really
like an interesting movie. I don't know if I'll check it out at some point. I'll probably check it out at some point. Just
I don't even really know what to take away from it.
I don't know the story of really Donald Trump. Like I don't know the whole story of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So I might watch this just so I can take a gander at this. Looks like Donald Trump was getting some nice business in there, and that was a hotel.
With this tiny fucking 1-inch
But
Punisher.
Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump, that was an interesting choice.
He looked pretty good.
He looked pretty good.
pretty
Like
good.
especially from far away, he kind of does have that look. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
it's the hair is mostly doing it, but it's the talking. The talking doesn't seem like it's Donald Trump. His looks.
No, he's gonna talk more like this.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He's gonna
a little bit more demure.
a little bit more cunty. You know, a little bit more. You know, the trailer was fine. I thought it was fine. You know, great stuff.
Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe.
But you know, Sleepy Joe over here, he wasn't prepared.
I wonder if they'll have Joe Biden in that fucking movie.
Fuck, they'll probably have Joe Biden fucking on the corner on some crack or cocaine. I don't know.
Oh my god,
I don't
Michael
know.
Cera plays Joe Biden.
Hey guys, I'm really happy to be here.
What? Where am I?
I mean,
anyways,
the trailer was fine, I guess. It's alright.
Yeah, it's an okay trailer. Again, I like the style of it. Like
It looked cool.
the classic style.
The style
It
was
looks
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, I
Yeah.
guess moving on to the this might be my last topic, to be honest with you.
How long we been rolling?
We're only for like an hour now, I think. No, 45 minutes.
That ain't bad.
It's still okay. You have one more topic?
Where did my notes go? There. I have more than one topic left. Might not dive into all of them because they're not all that important. But
Okay.
we'll see.
Well, I'll dive into this. This might be one of your topics.
Word.
Shohei Ohtani.
The glazing of all time.
First 50-50 season in MLB history.
Actually, that wasn't even one of my topics 'cause I'm so sick and fucking tired of all the glazing.
I'm not gonna lie, me too. He is a great player.
Listen.
But do you consider him as the GOAT now?
No.
No? Still
Not yet.
no?
Not yet. Listen, I will never. This is my personal stance. I will never fucking consider anyone the GOAT until their career is almost done and then the numbers pass those above them. That is when I will consider someone the GOAT. Ohtani
He's done some great things.
has done phenomenal things, and my fuck, he is the best player on the planet, especially when he comes back healthy to pitch, because he can do everything great. But he is not yet the GOAT until those numbers surpass the others.
I see that. I can see what you mean by that.
That is my outlook on the GOAT conversations in any sport.
Who do you think is the GOAT then of MLB?
Barry Bonds.
Still? Yeah.
Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
Listen, Babe Ruth this, Babe Ruth that, Mike
He's playing
Trout this,
against
Mike Trout
fucking
that.
Babe Ruth, man, he was playing against fucking mailmen and the fucking store owner and shit.
I'm not going to disregard who he was playing against because every generation of sport
There was
is
like
different. It's always different.
Exactly. Rules different and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Pitch speeds, pitch types, everything. In any sport, every generation is different. You got to look at the generation. So,
and
yeah,
keep
Babe
in mind,
Ruth was
Babe
the
Ruth, it was also before they started introducing black people into the game. So, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, you have
he
a
wasn't
point.
getting destroyed.
You have a point. You actually have a point.
Like, you know, when what's his name, when Jackie Robinson went into the league,
They were flabbergasted.
Yeah,
Pure skill.
they were just like, well, top of the league, here comes the pitcher, and here comes the hitter, Jackie Robinson. Here comes the pitch. Oh fuck! Oh shit! I'm gonna have to fucking change sport or some shit. We're gonna have to do like provide the fucking like free samples to people. We're gonna have to convert to like being Mormons or some shit.
Yeah.
But, man, that shit. Honestly, that was a Shane Gillis joke, and I just stole that
I
shit,
remember
but,
that one. But listen,
it's so true though, because like, man, Jackie Robinson set such a like a good precedent in sports, not just in MLB, in sports.
In general. But then look at all the talent that came after him, right? Like it's some of the best baseball players of all time. Majority of them are from Hispanic descent. Just black as well. Like it's
a mix of everyone.
It's a mix of everyone.
That's what I'm saying. Jackie Robinson opened up the floodgate for everyone.
And now
immigrants,
a Japanese
now
player,
Japanese boy,
a Japanese-born
my fellow
player,
Asian people.
Yeah, has the potential to become one of the best of all time.
Honestly, Japan is probably one of the biggest countries when it comes to baseball now.
Yes,
it really is.
You know what? It genuinely has been one of the best baseball countries besides America, or like the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
Like it's probably been one of the top three.
Yeah,
for like
I would
a long time.
It's because with MLB with baseball, you don't exactly need height to win and shit.
The best thing
it is helpful because Shohei Ohtani is like what 6'5".
I want to say he's like 6'4",
6'4",
and he's just
like
jacked as fuck.
Yeah, he is jacked. It's obviously you have to be built, but like
the thing
look
is
at
with,
like short players and shit like
dude,
that.
the thing is with baseball, it's a beautiful sport. It doesn't matter how tall you are. It doesn't matter how big or skinny.
Or
there is a skill set for everyone.
yeah,
in baseball.
literally. Like you have a role that you can play.
If you can learn your skill set, you have potential to be good at what you do.
That's what I don't like about basketball nowadays. It's all becoming about height now.
It's all becoming about height and can you shoot a 3-point.
And being lanky, yeah.
That's it.
3-point and just height. That's become what it is. Maybe handles too. Like if a big guy has handles, obviously it's impressive. Like Victor Wembanyama, who's a fucking freak. But yeah, like that's what I don't like about like basketball nowadays. You know what I mean? Like every fucking recruit has to be like some fucking tall dude now because of Victor Wembanyama too and Kevin Durant.
Fucking wet bananas.
I feel like the last pure like basketball player that we got from a draft was Anthony Edwards.
Oh, 100%.
Like pure hooper,
pure baller.
Jordan's son, man. Because Victor Wembanyama is a good baller. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he's unorthodox in his height and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the way he plays. But that's it's another story, to be honest with you.
But yeah, just quickly circling back before we continue to go off topic. Yeah, you know what? Again, first player in MLB history to hit over 50 home runs.
He has 52 now, right? Or 51?
He hit his 53rd tonight, actually.
Oh,
yeah, so he's still going. But yeah, he's the first player in MLB history to get over 50 stolen bases and 50 home runs in a single fucking season.
Which is fucking impressive.
And the game he did it in, he went 6 for 6 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs scored.
The thing is, too, the coach of the team that they were facing,
Marlins.
Yes, he even said like why would I ruin? Because a lot of coaches would walk like shit like that.
Listen,
the amount of moments that have been ruined because they walk.
You know what?
The fucking person is just crazy.
I didn't always agree with that because in certain statements, like okay, let's look at it this way. Let's say your team's down by 1 run. You got a guy on second base. You got 1 out. Let's walk the batter to first, so now we have a chance to roll a double play, get out of the inning. We still walk away with a 1-run game.
Yep.
I understand. But that game, they were fucking getting torched.
Yep.
Like, the Dodgers were blowing them up.
Yep.
So, at that point, it's like, the fuck am I going to walk them for? We're not winning this game.
Yeah, we're not
just
going to just let him hit, like, fucking break history.
Let him fucking make history. Who gives a shit?
But, yeah, Shohei Ohtani, he is definitely on the way to being the GOAT. He's definitely on the way.
Yeah, you know what, though?
There's just a lot of glaze, so much fucking glazing with this guy, man.
I think it was funny, too, because one guy screen recorded MLB's page, and he scrolled through it. This guy, there was like 12 posts just about Shohei Ohtani out of, I think, 20, and that was all within like an hour.
It was. I mean, Shohei Ohtani has literally just become the face of MLB, so
nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing
it's
wrong
just
with
like,
that.
all right, listen.
You know what I mean?
Because here's why it kind of bothers
the glazing is crazy.
Here's why it kind of bothers me is because another player, Jose Ramirez, he plays for Cleveland. He is, I want to say, this fucking close to a 40-40 season, which is only been done, I want to say, 5-6 times.
Yeah.
So that is fucking insane.
It's still impressive.
It's still insane. And
just
not
got overshadowed.
No, but not once has anyone said anything.
Yep.
You know why? And it gets annoying though because then everyone's like, "Oh my god, guys, Ohtani's pet dog shit in his front yard. Take 30 pictures and post it 50 times."
Yeah, pretty much. Shohei Ohtani, like, he gets a lot of media coverage. It might get to the point where I might fucking block Shohei Ohtani's topic, like search thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, but I see a lot of Shohei Ohtani.
You know what, Ohtani? It's not even to his fault as a person. He's
not
a
his
great dude.
fault. He seems like a great dude.
He is a great dude.
Yeah,
and
it's the media,
phenomenal
the way
fucking
they
ball
portray
player.
Him and shit.
Phenomenal ball player. I think he'll get pretty fucking close to breaking some records in MLB.
Oh, he's definitely gonna break
by the time his career's done. I don't know how many. I don't know which ones, but I feel like, yeah, he's got some pretty good ways.
Got a few ways to be the GOAT.
He'll get there.
He's definitely on the way.
He'll get there.
But I guess moving on to your next topic. Is it your last topic? That was my last topic.
I can make this my last one, which I know you kind of have as well, so we can both talk about this.
Yeah.
Palworld.
Yeah, Nintendo and the Pokemon company.
Nintendo and Pokemon finally came calling, and they're like, "Yo, guys, this is defamation of character."
Not defamation of character, just fucking. I think they're actually going for patent rights infringement, but it was. I think it's actually supposed to be a copyright infringement, not a patent, because patent is supposed to be for like I'm pretty sure for mostly like hardware and like techniques and shit like that.
Yeah, it is patent infringement.
Copyright is for like likeness and ideas and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're trying to go for patent, but it should be copyright. But I don't even know what the fuck is going to go with this, because
Dude.
like everyone was talking about this like in January or some shit like that.
When the game was
fast
popping
forward
off.
9 months later, they finally go off with a fucking lawsuit. We all thought like, oh, no, they're probably just gonna leave it alone at this point.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I
that thing, all this time has passed, and we're like, oh, they're gonna sue them for sure. And then a couple months pass, and we're like, they don't seem to care.
Yeah, but now they're suing them, fully suing them, which is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, because Nintendo's a fucking bastard company that has a lot of resources, especially in Japan. Pocket Pair, who is the company that started Palworld, they're also based in Japan, but they're a lot smaller.
Yeah,
they started as an indie company. They're not a AAA like studio.
No, not at all.
Nintendo's just gonna fucking. The thing is with this, even if they win this first one, I feel like Nintendo's just gonna keep going until they either are able to buy out the company or some shit like that, because that's basically what happens a lot of times. And
yeah, I am honestly just kind of nervous though, because I have been waiting to play Palworld for so long.
Now that you built your PC,
and now that I finally got it, of course, with my shitty fucking luck, Nintendo's like, you want to play this fucking game with your brand new PC, buddy? You think that's gonna fucking happen? Not on our watch, you piece of shit.
Not on our watch. We're gonna fucking sue the shit out of this company. Yeah, typical Nintendo. And I honestly hope Pocket Pair wins, because I fucking hate Nintendo like that.
Listen,
they make good games. All right.
I don't even think they really have that good of an argument. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't either. But I guess for some of the monsters, like, you can argue like, oh, this looks very similar, and you just change like.
You could.
But
then what about things like
Dragon Quest? So many
Digimon.
They had so much shit like that, and I think they might also go for the throwing ball sphere, what's it called, like, mechanic. But there's so many other games that fucking have that. Even Ark has that shit.
It's just because Palworld took off and Nintendo didn't expect them to, the same way they didn't expect those other games to do it either.
The thing was too, like, there is a lot of like comparison even in the beginning with Pokemon. Everyone is saying it's Pokemon with guns, shit like that, right? But like, it's just another monster game. Like, it's
literally just another pocket monster game.
Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with this lawsuit, because Nintendo is a bunch of bastards, and they will literally just run any small company to the ground.
Listen, Nintendo, suck a fucking egg, okay?
Fucking Nintendo will probably sue an 8-year-old if she drew a fucking thing of Mario.
No, 100% they would. They're that fucking bad. How many people did they fucking go after already that were like 12?
So many lawsuits, man. So many lawsuits. I don't even know fucking.
How many
that's why it's
creators?
it's so hard to support Nintendo, man. Like, they make good games, but like, as a company, they're just low key bastards, man. Like, I hate the way like they run that fucking company. But anyways, do you have any more what's it called, details about that, or?
No, that was pretty much all that came out.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about this more when there's more development, because it literally just came out, like the lawsuit, and yeah, we'll see what happens for that, because I want to play Palworld, man. We still gotta play Palworld. We should probably start playing that before it fucking leaves. So we'll get on that. You should invest in that. It's not super expensive, so. But yeah, I guess we can move on to the anime segment.
Anime of the week.
You have anime of the week? What are we gonna start off with here? I do have a good story. It's a real story, and it's also about a manga. But why don't we start it off with because we both have this on our topics, the One Piece live action updates.
Yeah!
I'm kind of excited for this.
Ore wa monkey these nuts.
Ashiburi dada.
Mugiwara.
Oki desu ka?
Alright, let's get to the fucking point.
But yes, One Piece live action updates. So we got more important castings.
Yes,
two very important ones that we've been waiting for. Mr. Zero, aka Crocodile.
Crocodile.
And this was one of the options actually I saw when I was looking up the
Fan
fan
casting?
cast, because a lot of people were saying that on Reddit and shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you, coke addict?
What?
But Joe Manganiello, Manganiello, how do you
Joe
pronounce-
Mac and Cheese.
Joe Mac and Cheese. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know who he is, he's this big dude. He's pretty big actually. He's
Pretty big
buff.
dude. He used to
played
be,
Deathstroke,
he
or
used to-
was supposed to play Deathstroke.
He used to date
in DC.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
W.
He was in How I Met Your Mother. He's in a bunch of movies.
He was in a lot of shit.
He's in a lot of shit. But Joe
Mac and Cheese.
Mac and Cheese is playing Crocodile. And
Yes.
how do you feel about this casting?
Love it.
You love it?
I love it.
I think that's a good casting.
You know
I
why?
Think he's a
Because-
good actor from everything that I've seen him in. He's a great actor. So I think
And you know why, though?
he's gonna do this character a justice.
Yeah, because the thing is with Crocodile, you're looking for that kind of like almost middle-aged guy.
Exactly.
Strong, big, rugged dude, tough.
Husky kind of thing.
Yeah, and I
so-
think he's literally that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to
So-
shave his beard though. But
Yeah,
but
fucking
that
makeup
would be
and shit.
cosmetic things. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, I want to see his outfit. How fucking dripped that
I
crocodile.
want to see him
is
without
or
a
like
shirt
that.
on.
I want to see him without his pants. Hey yo. But the next one that they actually announced as well
Yeah.
was My Mommy Robin.
My mommy Robin. You're a Nami guy. I'm a Robin guy.
No, I'm more of a Boa Hancock.
That is true. You're
I
a boa.
really like
You're
Boa
a boy. You're a boa boy.
A Boa boy.
Wrapping your head in your cock.
But Lyra Abova. So I don't really know much about her.
I don't know anything about her.
She's a Russian actress and a Russian model. Looks wise, okay. Don't hate me for this, but she don't got the bazongas like Robin.
Listen.
But she does have the look, like face wise and shit.
This isn't a cartoon or an anime. They
No.
can't have triple D fucking tits. Let's be realistic, people. Get a fucking grip,
No,
okay?
You fucking gooners, get a fucking grip. She's not gonna have big ass bazongers like in the fucking anime.
No.
Yeah, in the anime it's just ridiculous. People were making parodies about that, which is balloons. The way their character developed was just the more powerful they got, the bigger their titties
The
got.
bigger their boobs got.
And it was crazy.
But yeah, so she will be playing Miss All Sunday, also known as Nico Robin.
Nico
and
Robin.
I think this is also a really good casting as
I
well.
think so. I think so.
Especially because, and Oda stated this before, the nationalities of every character,
Yes.
like where they would actually be from. And he's actually done exactly that.
Yeah.
He has
Russian.
brought an actor from those set ethnicities to play these characters.
Yeah.
And he has now brought in a Russian to play a Russian character, which is Robin.
Yeah.
And she looks great for the part.
She does. I think like the like face wise and everything like matches.
Yeah.
Like body wise, like like it's not like a what. Like,
Let's
you
not
know
be
what I
gooning
mean?
here.
Because fucking Robin, like how can you fucking have a body like Robin? It's
That's not even an hourglass.
It's
That's
like a
fucking,
what's
like,
unrealistic standard. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can't fucking have that really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's not like a bad looking girl. Like she's pretty. It's fucking.
She's pretty and
pretty.
she works. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, like it fits perfectly as Robin, I think. But another thing they actually teased was the Chopper first look.
Baku wa doctor, Tony Chopper.
But they haven't released like the face of it.
No.
But they've released the style of Tony Chopper, and it's going the way we expect it to, kind of like the CGI.
Yeah, CGI. That's gonna look like that fucking little Detective Pikachu
Detective
type
Pikachu.
deal.
I just don't know who's gonna voice Chopper, man. That's what I'm fucking scared of, bro.
Yo, it's me, Kevin Hart. What's up, motherfuckers?
Come here, Luffy. Let me heal you up.
Hey, stop that right now. Stop that right now. Don't you dare touch that. Don't touch the thermostat. I'll kick your ass.
Oh my god, man. Fucking Kevin Hart as Tony Chopper. Oh, that would actually low-key, like, that would make me watch. That would make me want to watch the show even more.
Fuck no.
I'd just be laughing the whole time. But yes, they released a teaser of a Chopper, and again, it's gonna be CGI like Detective Pikachu, which I really like.
Yeah,
so
that's-
they're just
that's
gonna have
the
like
only option.
That's
It
the
should've
only
been.
option. That makes sense. Like you can't go a practical way of it, of like kind of realistic. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are the developments so far. We're probably gonna hear some more soon. To be honest, more casting.
Shaq voicing Chopper.
Hey, come here. Tony, chop. maybe when he turns into the big monster. Maybe
okay, that actually could work.
That could work. You know what I mean?
If he has different forms. That's the thing. He doesn't do that in the show, though, so I don't really think that would...
Well, he doesn't talk. Well, not a... Oh, yeah, actually...
His different forms, he doesn't change voice. He's always got the same voice.
When he first turned into the thing at the... Annie's lobby, yes. Yeah, he sounded like Patrick Star.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to quickly talk about that, some of the developments, because we are excited about the One Piece live action.
It'll be coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
But anyways, we also got some trailers. Man, we got a lot of trailers for this week.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, we'll go through both trailers because this is both on our list. First one up. This one I played as a kid. I fucking love this game. And for anyone who's played this game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, that's it. But Devil May... Oh my god. Devil May Cry.
Why is he
getting
crying?
a fucking anime.
Why might he cry?
Jesus slapped the shit out of him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'd be crying
but yeah,
too.
this guy, I don't know if this is about Dante actually, which was the main guy from from the first 3 or something like that.
Does he wear a red jacket and have
yes,
red hair? I'm pretty sure I saw a clip of him. I'm pretty sure I saw a clip of him.
That's Dante. I think that might be him in this show.
Let's fucking
But
see
it's a teaser still. Netflix is making it, which is kind of making me worry. But they did make Cyberpunk. You know what I mean? So that's a good.
That's a good investment.
That's a good. That was a good investment. So we'll see if this actually pretty good. We'll see how this looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, he's something else.
Look at this fucking guy.
That is Dante, I'm pretty sure.
From
yeah, it is a Capcom game. Yep.
Moves. The hits he took.
Oh no! Airplane.
No, yeah, he's low-key invincible in the game. Dante.
Is Dante.
Yes!
Dante!
Oh my god, this actually gives me nostalgia, man.
Demon hunting.
You should play the Devil May Cry game. Oh my god, this looks pretty good so far, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Very action filled, very animation.
The animation looks really good so far as well.
Devil May Cry! Whoa!
The gates of hell will be open soon. Hope to see you all there.
April, happy birthday!
But
you fucking pussy!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key excited for that now, because I'm a big Devil May Cry fan, and that actually looks good. I'm not gonna lie, action-filled animation looks good. I hope they don't do what the fuck, what's it called, Ninja Kamui did, and just randomly start adding CGI animation, which look stupid as fuck.
You know, I mean, this one, it looked pretty good right now.
It looks so good so far, so we'll probably see another trailer at some point, because this is releasing in April, so...
it looks sick. I'm hyped.
I'm hyped. But, next one up.
Another game.
Another game.
Another adaptation.
Actually, before I talk about this, with Devil May Cry, I don't know if you know the game Prototype. Have you heard about that game?
Why you gonna do this?
Fuck you.
Moving on.
I just wanted to fucking quickly talk about it. This game Prototype. Have you heard about that game?
Yes.
Like where like it's you have like tentacles and shit like that. Okay, you've seen that game.
Sort of.
So it's a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like a Devil May Cry style too, but it's more open world where you get abilities and shit like that. It's such a fun game. For anyone who hasn't played that game, go fucking play it. But there was supposed to be a collab between Devil May Cry and Prototype, but it was fucking cancelled to work on guess what game?
What?
Concord. The one that got shot down after 10 days by Sony. Yeah, that fucking game. I don't know why they even fucking started making that piece of shit, but I could have gotten the fucking best collab game. Jeez, calm down. My fucking mom is sleeping. Jesus fucking
She ain't gonna hear me punching a bed. It's a bed.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not
We've
yelling.
been so fucking loud and it's late at
I
night.
ain't yelling. It's fine.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, I wanted to quickly talk about that too, because fucking hate Concord for that shit now. But anyways, Splinter Cell is
another
the next
game
trailer.
Adaptation, not made by Netflix.
Yeah, it's not made by Netflix. Oh wait, no, it is made by Netflix.
It ain't made by Netflix. Who posted this?
It didn't
Exit out.
No,
One Media.
No, that's just a fucking company, but like that's not the.
Okay, it
it's
is
by
made
Netflix.
by. It is made by
you
Netflix.
see the N right there. But anyways.
Hey, N could stand for a lot of things.
Oh, relax.
What?
But anyways, we're watching this trailer because I've never played Splinter Cell, really.
I've watched people play it, but I've never played it myself.
I've never played it, so we'll see. This is only a minute, so it should be quick.
56 seconds.
Don't be afraid.
I am.
I'm gonna touch you. What?
Darkness is a good thing.
Darkness is a good thing? I'm afraid of the dark.
From Ubisoft film and television
series. Oh god, Ubisoft's gonna ruin this, isn't it?
Once you get used to the shadows, you see bad people for who they really
Douglas Shetland?
Shitland? Douglas Shitland.
Sam Fisher.
And they'll never see you coming for them.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell with Sam Fisher. Death Watch. Whoa! Coming soon on Netflix.
Netflix is really going on with these
Wow,
animations,
that
man.
was a whole 43 seconds.
Yeah, that really was, because the last 10 seconds is literally just Netflix promoting other shit. So that was literally such a quick teaser. But animation looks good. I don't know anything about fucking Splinter Cell.
I only know about Sam
All I
Fisher
know
and
is
shit.
that it kind of is kind of like a Metal Gear Solid thing. It's a
Type of vibe.
sneaky, beaky game. It's like a
Pretty
what's it
well.
called? Not SWAT. Red Seal or some shit like that. Navy SEAL. That's what it is. Not Red Seal. Navy SEAL.
They go in the water?
What?
They go in the water?
I don't know. I don't know if they go. They're probably. I mean, you saw water. He was underwater.
You know what? It might be
Douglas
an
Shetland.
Douglas Shitland.
I don't know who Douglas
He
Shetland
shits on
is,
land,
or
he goes in the
Sam Fisher is, 'cause
water,
I never
there you
played the
go.
game. It does look interesting. So for anyone that's a Splinter Cell fan, you'll probably find that interesting. But moving on to my next anime. That's all your anime topics, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
because once again, we had the same thing, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one more anime topic.
Okay, word.
And this one is actually a really interesting one. And I can't believe I've never actually read about this.
Okay, Slay.
But there was this manga called PTSD Radio. And basically it drove its author Loki insane. It's a horror manga. So it's a horror manga and it consists of short ghost stories by this guy named Masaki Nakayama. And this is actually a infamous story because I'll tell you why. So the ghost stories that are like featured like in the manga are actually inspired by true events that the author experienced.
Ghost stories?
Ghost stories.
Like the Ghost Story show?
No.
If you guys haven't seen that,
No,
watch
but
the
the
dub of
manga
that.
is called PTSD Radio, but it's like consists of ghost stories, short ghost stories. However, like eventually the author did stop writing. Like it was an unfinished manga. And the creepy thing about it was on the last volume, there was a creepy last page where it breaks the fourth wall, warning the reader not to talk about the story at all.
Oh.
Which we're already breaking the rule. Already breaking that rule.
Well, I'm not saying nothing. You are.
We're breaking that rule.
You
but
are.
Apparently, there's a rumor that this manga is actually cursed, and there's even like a short story where shortly before starting the manga PTSD Radio, Nakayama and his team like bought like a studio basically, and close to the studio there was like a shrine that was broken and like I'm pretty sure it was like vandalized, which was uncommon in Japan because like shrines are. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not saying shit about this. I don't want to be cursed. You can continue.
You fucking pussy.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, it was close to the studio, and there was a shrine that was broken or like vandalized as well. And again, it was uncommon in Japan because a lot of people respected shrines and shit. People were pretty religious in Japan. Hoya. But yeah, so they basically just like ignored it. Like they didn't think anything of it until like one day, like things basically like escalated and shit.
Weird.
A lot of basically like after they opened up the studio, one by one they started seeing like shadows around the studio, like random shadows and shit. Actually a lot of assistants and the team either like quit or became ill after that. So they actually started becoming sick. Another thing was Nakayama also actually had a disease called ITP, where like the blood platelets basically drop like abnormally, and then like the blood clotting, like like when you get a wound or something like that, it clots so that it forms that scab.
Yeah.
So blood clotting is like stopped basically, which can like cause internal and external bleeding and shit. So he was really sick, and then shortly after that too, he developed another disease, which caused half his face to basically like swell up, and his body temperatures would just like randomly drop like rapidly. And he actually even displayed it in one of his mangas. It's just like a dude that's swollen head. But yeah, after that, he actually had to shut down the studio and stop writing because of all this shit that was happening. And to this day, no one really knows like what else happened to him, and no one really knows if it's like true events. But again, a lot of people were experiencing this shit. A lot of people were getting sick, and a lot of people were fucking either quitting or just seeing shadows. You know what it is? You know what it is?
Schizophrenia.
No, asbestos.
Yeah.
He probably have asbestos in that fucking studio.
That
start hallucinating and start getting sick. That I mean.
You know what?
Low-key,
black mold as well.
Black mold, yeah, mold, bro. Mold can actually make you sick.
Mold can fucking kill a man.
Yeah, it can actually make you fucking sick, really sick. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that because I was reading this last night and I was just like, damn, how have I not known about this story? I might have to check out that manga actually, and then I'll review it here.
Don't do
PTSD
that.
PTSD radio. But apparently people are saying it's a good.
You're gonna get the heebie-jeebies and the hoogly booglies.
Hoogly booglies.
Don't do it.
Man, if I see that shadow in the corner, I'm gonna fucking the shit out of it.
Word?
Word is born. Diddy stop.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
But anyways, that concludes our anime segment of the podcast. Woo! Now, moving on to our favorite segment. Meme of the week.
It just gets worse every time.
It literally does. It just gets worse every week. But anyways, we'll move on to our honorable choice and meme of the week.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, same clicking.
Yeah, click it, unmute it, then we go exit out, and then we go start talking about it.
Wait, did I unmute it?
Boom.
No.
And then we go.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
This is my
meme
Manchon to start.
I can't see.
But first,
shit.
We gotta switch the audio over so we
can actually hear shit.
All right. Now this
is your honorable
my
mention.
honorable mention.
All right.
Hey, get the fuck on the road!
What's he doing?
Hey, get the fuck out the road!
He's just chilling.
Get the
throwing a tantrum. Hops on the car. Guy starts driving.
What the hell?
Wee! 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 Why would you hop on a person's hood? Why?
As the car was starting to move.
Like why? That's
I don't know. It was just the fact that he just shook him off and just wee. Wee. And now this will be my meme of the week, and it is. I have no words. I have no words.
I have no clue. What the fuck is that?
You know who else likes peanut butter milkshakes? My mom.
Let it sit. It's gonna take a bit.
Can I get a peanut butter milkshake?
Sure.
Thanks.
What the fuck is going on?
Let it simmer.
Get in the car. Operation Get peanut butter milkshake. Get in. Get in.
I want to get one of those cameras.
It's not a game.
It's a 360 camera.
I'm not Muriel.
If you didn't notice, he's also got a rotisserie chicken on his hand.
Chicken drive-by.
Chicken out, dude. Get the chicken out. Oh, God.
Where the fuck did that person come from? What the fuck?
Bro got a peanut butter milkshake, threw a rotisserie chicken at somebody, and called it a day.
What the fuck was that? That was so confusing.
I don't know.
Alright, well, for my honorable mention, this is just a quick one. Boop. And this honestly caught me off guard, but
I love those. My favorite.
Do me a favor. Don't get too comfortable with your girlfriend. We got a nickname for this trick called, and that's a wrap, folks. And then your girlfriend gets to come home with me and take her.
You know what? I feel like he could steal anyone's girl.
Yeah, hide your girl, hide your wife. But this is for my meme of the week. This is just a quick one.
Okay.
But this also caught me off guard.
Word.
More than the fucking first one. And it will catch you off guard too.
I love it.
I'm jealous of you? Yes, you are jealous of me. It's clear. Everybody says it.
Hey, man.
Oh my god, man.
Ain't no joke like a 9/11 joke.
Oh my god, that was such a clever way to use that audio, bro. That was genius, low key.
That was
that
very,
caught me
very
off
good.
guard, man. And I did not expect a 9/11 joke.
No, normally when you see those memes where it's like, oh,
Doing
thing
this in
in
2010
2010,
or
doing
2021,
this in the
2010.
2000s, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I know where this is going.
You know where this is
because
going.
everyone's done it now.
But
But that
this-
was creative.
that was creative as fuck.
That one,
When he was
that
a
one was
kid,
good. Yeah,
he's arguing with his cousin, and then it just pats to his
that was creative. I love the
That was
creativity
creative
there.
as fuck. That was I do appreciate that.
Love that.
But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, episode 49. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace later.